Today's recommendation is the steak. And a radish veggie soup. Fountain. Here are my wishes. It's been getting quite busy recently.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
And a radish veggie soup. Star-Snatched Cliff is known for its views. Don't want to add to Emphases troubles. Should I choose? It's been getting quite busy recently.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. Which should I choose? It's been getting quite busy recently. Should I choose? Fountain. It's been getting quite busy recently. Here are my wishes. And a radish veggie soup. Today's recommendation is the steak.
That's a nice haul.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I will make you better.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
That's enough.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. How's everybody doing today on this Saturday? Ain't nothing like playing a
are all working hard.
adventure Japanese and JRPG, right? And it's Saturday too. You know it. Come on. we go. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Oops, oh yeah, I almost forgot. Better put oops. I keep hitting the wrong button. Pop him in the face, buddy hole. Die, butthole.
That's more like it.
I like killing people. You like killing people? Dang. Blowing people up like Michael Bay. Blowing people up like Michael Bay. My Michael Bay always blowing stuff up. Okay. Whoa.
Barely a scratch. Throw his one. Throw his one. I swear by my sword.
What a pleasant surprise.
Go ahead and unlock this part right here. Mm.
The rain won't slow me down.
The guy's just cold.
This is order.
Let it rain.
Quake! Yeah. Solidify!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go, go, Baron Butt!
Ugh.
It's cheating!
Wind, hear me!
And the teleport. Okay, we are here. Gotta deal with these tower stuff again, huh?
Right.
Go as one!
No one escapes my sight.
I will have order. Gather.
Group until noon, bruh. Oh.
Barbados, guide us.
You didn't bother reading this book. Oh. I did it, punks. Whoa, I got back. Smacked.
Go as one! Go as one! Go as one!
Wind, hear me.
Go as one!
Alright, finally.
How beautiful.
Barbados, guide us.
There, we did it. What was that? Oh. Oh yeah. Okay, I think that's all for the daily missions now. Now to go collect the rewards. Hey, wait a second. Where's the music? What happened to the music? They took the music away.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Okay. And here we are. Let's go.
Is there
Onward
anything I
with
can
the
do for you
adventure.
two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
Oh, they got stuff like that.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're
Hey,
here?
Yai, Miko. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Last
Glad to
time
hear
we
you're
saw
doing good.
Zhongli was before we went to the
Welcome
Golden
to the
House.
stream.
Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Okay. Whoops. About to walk off the edge there. I climbed on that door like Spider-Man. I used to go down those big, huge water slides, and I'd be afraid I'd slip out and fall to my death. When I was at the water parks, I tried to slow down because I thought I was gonna slip out and just fall and hit the concrete or
this
something.
cooperation between harbingers.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities?
Man, she
and
got a
bring
little
chaos
interesting
to the
get up
land?
there.
I'm sure. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end.
Yeah, that
Nothing
tussle was
personal.
kind
We
of
just
tough
have
for me. Look,
different
I had
views,
to eat
that's all.
some
Of
stuff
course,
to increase
you
my
may very
strength
well
to fight
hold
that
this
dude.
against me, but that's up. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm
Gnosis, please.
coughing and stuff.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid
Oh
as
no,
stone.
you turned your back on us, dude.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years.
6,000
It is now
years
3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come until...
No way is he really evil, man. This dude's dope, man. I actually pulled this guy. And
I
you
heard
know,
a merchant tell one of his
man,
workers,
he's a really cool dude to play
"You
as.
finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long,
some of these cities
already
kind of
prepared
goofy
to enter
fun
its
sounding to me.
next age?
Liyue.
I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the
this
defense
stuff's hard to
of
keep
Liyue.
up with. You gotta really pay
But when all
attention
was said and
to
done,
understand what's going on.
they
But
seized
the
the
game's still
opportunity
fun,
to
though. It's just,
supplant
my
Liyue's
goodness.
divine protectors, and
A
used
lot of
the
information to
subsequent
take in.
power vacuum
Kind of
left by my
reminds me of
death
Kingdom
to
Hearts
quickly
3.
gain complete control of Liyue.
I mean, I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. Played a lot of them. Kingdom Hearts 3, boy, it was fun. You know, except for the amusement attraction rides attacks and the confusing story. Whew. But I did have some fun with it. It's just, my goodness, the story got so convoluted.
That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down.
Backstabbing everywhere, right?
The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
Hey, Laurie. Welcome to the stream, dude. How you been? Both equally full.
Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa.
Ah, fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
No, the crowd.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good
Oh, I
trade
thought they
for
was
Gnosis.
backstabbing him. I got confused. This
Realistically
story kind of
speaking,
confusing.
There is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
I'm gonna go to the
Today's the
other
day of the rite of parting.
Sunday.
Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now. Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again.
Like the rendering. Oh, come on, rendering. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
and Paimon thought we'd get kicked out or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Mount Sai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Mount Sai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
How do I get out of here? Where's the door?
Enjoy your meal.
I don't see a door. Oh, there we go. I'm about to say.
Hi, anything You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
Nope. No diving.
Oi! Shh! Keep your... All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately. Best you give me an actual
Dude sounds
number.
shady.
All of it would be far more than you actually want. Fayoun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so? If it's for the Fayoun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
That dude was on some shady stuff right there. Ooh, what's this over here? Okay.
Good day, my friend. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage.
Let's see. Here we go. Right there. Okay.
No escape. That's
And these slimes can be kind of annoying. Not my favorite enemy to fight.
go as planned.
I swear by my sword.
Gotcha. Level 52, baby. I'm just kidding.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You could take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please...
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry,
Price
please.
gouging.
I don't want any trouble with the guild.
Like they did the
just one other thing,
PS5s.
though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, thank you very much. This is a lot to ask, I know.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Well, we're climbing up here. Ooh.
Order guide you. Rise! Stabilize!
Ooh, this dude's so dope. I like this dude. This dude's really dope to play as. And, whoosh. Dang.
Barbados, guide us.
Hey. Hey, Elliot. Hey.
I got a new character.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's cool. So, what would you like to do? Or?
But not the character that I was looking for. Badly.
Oh. So, what would you like to do?
There it is, every single item, and there's quite a lot of it. But now I can get this farm built. Well, after the electric repaired anyway. It's just that with a massive yellow platform down here that the villagers will be able to spawn on. And then there will be a villager in this space here. That is what is going to the villagers going up here. And you'd think getting the villager would be a hard thing, but I can actually just build a quick portal which will still connect to this one on the nether roof. Another villager can get down from his home. And now no clue where he's going. He's walking miles away in the wrong direction. What on earth do you think you're doing?
Boom. Get this chunky boy defeated.
What a pleasant surprise.
Now I can move on to you two.
This is the last of the villages. Again, as we said, successfully route something, because this guy won't get a drop of send it all the way down there. Okay.
That's it, alright. That's a big old stash of core
This is even worked in Primogem.
That one made the board perfect. 1 out of 2 survivors.
What do you say?
1 out of 2 survivors is not bad, and then it nearly escaped, but thankfully it's okay. So now it's time to get back to work. That involves building a massive subgroup water chute to send up the pillagers. This is where the storage system is going to be. I'm not sure you set it up with auto sorters, so I'm just going to be getting maps and paper at the moment. But once I've got loads of them, I plan to change it to a redstone farm, but even for those, I probably won't be needing any sorters. The redstone is coming along very, very nicely, and this right here is where the player is going to AFK. So there needs to be a trapdoor like this, and then the same on this side, and the trapdoors open and closing are going to be waterlogged so that they can easily be turned on and off. You can see off and back on again. Not entirely sure how many minutes
Here we go! Quick, make a note of the location.
When you're done with that,
have any time to help me.
Okay.
Not you, Donovan.
And since we'll build through other things whilst I wait for them to breed, I'm going to build a chunk loader right here. Only thing is, creating such a thing requires a few extra materials. That should be excellent. The very simple design is using droppers and an item structure. A couple of minecarts to collect that item. Redstone done, very basic. Now do the exact same thing on this side. Mission accomplished. I can activate it by putting an item in the system. This will get me lots and lots more baby villagers. I'm also going to make a little portal right here so I can easily travel backwards and forwards to the... I'm also going to get loads more villagers. I really like to use this Ravager farm to get to level 1000. But that will require a lot more TNT because I'm pretty much been out. I'm going to get busy collecting lots and lots of it by getting sand at the desert. I've absolutely obliterated this desert. Looks very, very cool, doesn't it? And it's got me loads and loads of extra TNT. And I've also filled every single sugar box up with sand. And with all of that sorted, I can get myself back home, assuming my elytra don't break on the way. And then I put everything into storage. And I definitely think that by now, there should be enough villagers in this farm. Although I do wonder how well the chunk loader method works. Why have we got a giant villager stuck here? You're not meant to be there. Let me get rid of you. Is it just one? And there's no other baby ones through here like there should be. But anyway, it doesn't matter too much. I have got loads here. Now, will a minecart...
Oh, wonderful.
No, okay.
Thank you both.
They need to be in the middle.
Yes,
It might kill
let's make
them.
this official.
I know they're alright. So
also
now,
hope
they can be picked up into the machine. I'm actually going to need to quickly pop back home. Because I needed emeralds to trade with them once and lock in their profession. Once you get into a routine, it's actually pretty quick. You only basically got to wait as long as it takes for them to accept this job site block, which is not too long. And as you can see, every time I press this button, they get ejected and go into that slot. And that's 25 villages in the first slot.
How do we team up?
And this has 25 nuggets in it. And to get more into the next slot, I just go ahead and remove the activator rail, place it in the next slot.
Are you still there?
Power rail here instead.
Hello?
And as you can see, they nicely go into the next slot. So I'm going to completely fill it up, which will be
still
like
there?
175 villages. In the end, I only had 40 villages. Something must have come wrong
Elliot?
somewhere. To stop them from dying from
Still there?
To really speed things up, I'm going to build more villager breeders.
Elliot? Still there? You need help?
I reckon about 9 more or something. I'm going to go crazy.
Okay, how do we team up? You still there?
You can never have too many.
Elliot?
Everything I'm going to need, so I'm going to get busy building them. And it's done. The 10-layer villager breeder, at least it will be done in a moment, because I also need to fill it with a load of villagers. The plan is to use a water chute to send some of them upwards, so I'd better break all this ice, and I can lure one up by breaking the job site block and putting it right here instead.
Elliot, you still there?
It works perfectly. I said, no, you have to go up now. There's no backspace. I have to grab another one.
He's kind of breaking up. Maybe he can't hear me. I don't know.
And every single since they're about to populate the entire breeder. Now they're up here, I better plant down all of the carrots, and I'm going to grow them all as well. I think I can leave all these guys to it. I'm going to open this trapdoor and have this one down here open so any babies will fall and land on this level. And I'm going to get carrots planted on every single level. And it is done. Carrots on every single level, and the villagers are pouring in. If I open this trapdoor, the rest should be able to get in and get to work. These baby villagers are going to fall down to here and be able to breed more. I took a bed there just so that they don't die and fall down. And I should also get to work removing this water tower. Now, staying in that area is going to be best for me to get all the villagers. But just to make sure the babies don't die, I'm going to grab slime blocks so that they can bounce on them when they fall. It's much safer than having a bed. And now I've not got much else to do other than get this entire place filled right up. And I think it's finally done. I think every single one has the villagers. I've just got to wait for this little fella to go. Apparently in the process I've upset these villagers because this golem is not happy with me. But I'm now breeding enough baby villagers to get all of these slots filled up. That's another 25 in there. So let's move forward and keep going.
Just thinking to myself, Gentry mouth-sized thugs have been mysteriously
That golem was not happy with me. I was just trying to get rid of him. Didn't want any hard feelings or anything like that. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about them. I'm going to continue putting villagers in the system. 5 of the slots have now been filled with 25 villagers. Once again, I'll move the activator rail along one and keep going until every single slot is filled. And there we go. It is now completely full of villagers. I've also got loads more in the pipeline ready, and I have added a piston door to every level so that I can disable the breeder like that. So at the moment, it is switched off. And now I've got to put back home to grab a few
40% off, and
so
even
that
then,
I can fully
I'm only
finish the
breaking
farm.
even.
As you can see, this orange slot needs removing, and then these rows.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? If I died and gone to heaven, I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you better believe they're not gonna bother you
I
again.
just need to grab a little bit more water. In this tube, it doesn't quite go all the way up yet.
Okay, then.
Just gonna quickly build up an
My
alcohol
situation
bit.
can hardly get worse from here anyway. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core
When I
lapis?
go AFK, I don't have to worry about
Commission.
starvation.
Can't go into too much
Although
detail.
I didn't bring enough glass to completely spawn-proof it, so that's the next task. And with that done, I can now test out the farm. Loads of villagers have come up.
Thank you.
I have now
Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
So far away. Because of
Good
all this
people
banner
always get what's coming to them in the end.
I've
And
just
so
got the
will
hero
the
of the village,
nasty
as you can see in the top right.
Anyway,
And all these guys
let's
are
get
soon
going, because
going to start
apparently we
throwing
have
me
a show
in.
to watch.
There we go, just look at all the
Harvest
maps
Guild's
of
warehouse.
paper flowing in. I seem to have picked most of it up in my inventory, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it over there. And I'm going to go and do this with the fireworks, so that all of it will successfully go into that.
Hello, you still there? Hello, you ready to team up?
A few hours of pasta. Guys, keep throwing it.
Hello? Hey, you ready to team up? You said you needed my help. Hello? Hey? Hello?
All of the maps, I did not expect to get that. I think that is all that I'm going to need. You also only guess that I've accidentally got a farmer in there because for some reason I'm getting seeds stuck up. Oh yeah, what a great farm this is. I'm going to nip back home and get some shot boxes, to be fair. A little bit overkill, but I think 8 should be enough to collect all of the drops. 1.5 shot boxes worth of maps. Doesn't look like a lot. That's 20,000 papers worth, and also 2,500 compasses, so it definitely is.
Hey kid, you're still there, right? Kid, you ready to team up?
Out of the way, I think I should finally do what I've been wanting to achieve since I started this world, which is to reach level 1,000. There we go, level 900 has been reached. I hope I've got enough TNT left to get to level 1,000. Here it comes, finally! Level 1,000! I have never done that before. I'm not going to stop there, I'm going to keep going until this machine runs out of TNT. Which by the looks of things, there's not that much left. Okay, so it shouldn't take too long. And the TNT has now finally completely run out. I've got none left anywhere, so the machine can be switched off. However, there is still a lot of XP here to collect, so I'm going to get all of it. There we go, 1,031 levels, a few levels to spare in case I need them. Now this giant map is going to consist of 2,500 in total. It's going to be 50 by 50 wide. It's going to be massive, and it's also going to be laggy, because I don't want to break or corrupt the area around my house. I've got to find the perfect location. But before I find the perfect location, the actual build is going to require...
The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as
I don't have
audience.
very much. Your sand is something that's in abundance thanks to my earlier antics.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword, Mir and Wei Yang.
The gravel will be coming. So progress is pretty good. And by the time I'm finished, I'll have much more. I hope after all that time, I've got more gravel than I will ever.
The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai how?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that—
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to—
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis!
Hunter becomes the hunted.
You're open!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Guhua. Time to act.
Pay your dues.
Body and mouth. No, my sword. Time to...
No escape. Prepare yourself. Leaving so soon.
I let my guard down.
No escape. You can't run from death.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off! The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy, or...
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maltsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation. You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast, and sorry, very sorry!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged, I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazybones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Okay, we're off.
The rain won't slow me down.
Stabilize! Solidified!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Barbados, guide us.
That's cheating!
Not so hard! Bet you can't keep up with me! What was what? Go and swing! Let it rip!
I will have order. Stabilize. Yeah.
Wind, hear me!
Didn't even play it. He was being.
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
We gonna do this. I'm not gonna give up, bro. Oh, almost to the top. Rain, rain, rain. I've got my brother. Yellow start. How about to do this? I don't do nothing.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh!
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, no, that little rascal.
Hmm.
20,000.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Oh boy. Yeah. Ooh. Geronimo.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time. You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the...
What if Master finds out?
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how... Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor... Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are there speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
He speaks. I thought he was mute. I thought he was mute. You had to go leave, bruh. Pass the new bear or something. Oh, pass the new bear, yo. Oh, okay. Oh.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
Rex Lapis. Oh, Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge. memories and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the Omnipotent.
They want to seize visions. But why?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under...
Whoa, that's hot.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement...
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the... I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all... Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did... Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Yeah.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Already have that guy. Ooh. Alright, just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Yai, Miko, for commenting. You're my newest commenter. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Laurie, for commenting. Ain't nothing left to say, but remember to live every day in victory. Of course, cueing the victory music, victory fanfare. Till next time, dudes and dudettes, and we are out.